All right, it's gonna be another fine day. Starts off with a nice sunrise over the lake. Check out what the duckies are doing. Can I get a zoom on them? They've been doing this weird thing where they're just walking in circles. I don't know what's up with that. Very cute though. There they go. Where are you going? Are they going in? Are they going in? No, turn around. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Little man is getting ready to go on his walk around the block. We'll get some steps in. It's a nice mile first thing in the morning. Already have my supplements. And then we shall get this party started.
Beholden to Truth. Christ culture. White identity. And fitness lifestyle. Red pilling the masses. On the front lines. Against the synagogue of Satan.
Good morning, you guys. We're in the morning routine. We've already taken our supplements, and now we're out here taking Gilbert on his morning walk. He's getting his steps in. Helps me get my steps in also. We're leaning out, man. We're leaning out a little early this year, which it kind of worries me because I don't want to get into all that right now. But basically, if you get lean too early in summer, then it makes it very hard to stay lean towards the end of summer. You basically are tired of not eating enough food and you want to start eating again, but you really don't want to do that until fall because then you lose your leanness while it's still hot out, while you still want to be in the pool. So you want to try to be able to make it through the end of summer in a caloric deficit. And so if you get into a caloric deficit too early, it's hard to last that long. So anyway, I was 172 pounds this morning, which means I've lost 1.5 pounds. Not a big deal. But anyway, this is the third go around in trying to get this propane tank installed at my house. We'll see if they actually show up today, if it actually gets done. I've been fighting them for 3 weeks. Pretty annoying. I've been working on the next episode for you guys. And this one you do not want to miss. You have never seen aestheticism to this degree. I mean, this is like next level. You can't even CGI this kind of aestheticism. So you guys need to not miss this next episode. But that's going to be uploaded in the next couple of days. In the meantime, I'm kind of in limbo today. That fireplace over there that we have been trying to get activated with the propane tank for the last 3 weeks, we have another appointment today to hopefully finally get that dialed in. And before that happens, I need to get myself to the gym. Gilbert, what you been doing in here? I've been in there working on that video for an hour and a half. And this little guy has been completely MIA, just silent, unseen. And it turns out he's just been chilling in the bedroom. But I'm about to go to the gym, dude. I gotta pack a cooler for happy hour. I gotta change clothes. It's gonna be a shoulder day. It's gonna be a good day. It's already been a great day. That video is turning out way better than I thought. I recorded that progress, the physique progress, yesterday after a back day. And it was kind of rushed, and I thought the lighting was not very good in the backyard. But I gotta say, okay, that's enough, Josh. Stop talking about yourself. That's enough. All right, we just got back from a back day at the gym. We're gonna get a little physique update. You guys know how it goes.
Make the ground shake.
He's such a good sport. What's going on, you guys? I just got back from Sam's Club, and I thought you guys might want to see, what does a fitness supermodel, creator of modern aesthetics, eat? What would he buy from Sam's Club? Well, you get to see right here. I'm going to spin this camera around and I'm going to show you. All right, we'll break it down, why I got each thing and the macros and all of that. So as you guys know, I do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat all day until evening time. I typically have a either 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. gate. Anytime after that is when I eat all of the calories for the day. So here we have pretty much all of our different protein sources. I did cook up a big batch, like 3 or 4 pounds of lean ground beef earlier in the week, and I used that throughout the week in different dishes. And the next dish I want to make tonight is going to be tacos. So I got myself a pack of these high fiber, low carb, low calorie tortillas, 60 calories a piece, 4 grams of protein. I'll probably have 4 tacos, 4 of those with 8 ounces of lean ground beef and some cheese. Also had to pick up some plain Greek yogurt. If you guys don't know about Greek yogurt and being on the plain Greek yogurt as a substitute for sour cream, that's like a life hack that will change everything about your diet. You gotta trust me, if you're a sour cream addict, whether it's baked potatoes, nachos, like all Mexican food, we all know is better with sour cream. Plain, fat-free Greek yogurt is almost the exact same as sour cream, but it's almost exclusively protein rather than carbs and fat. So that's going with our tacos tonight, as is some salsa. Salsa is basically calorie-free. It's straight veggies. It's usually 10 calories per serving. Use as much of that as you need to. I like to do chicken sandwiches. So I got this. This is a lower calorie chicken nugget or chicken tender kind of option. What are the macros on these? I typically make 3 servings of these. So that's usually 540 calories plus 2 buns, which is like 160 more calories. So it comes out to about 700 calories for a nice 2 chicken sandwiches. That's one of my dinners that I like to do. On the lazy nights of the week, yes, sometimes you just still have a DiGiorno, but it's very important that you distinguish between this DiGiorno thin crust carnivore, which is about 1,100 calories for the whole thing. And I assume that would be the nutrition info. Hold on. There you go. There's your nutrition info. 370 times 3 gives you what? You guys get it in math? 1110? I think that's the right number. Yeah, 1110. So 1,100 calories for, it looks like 50. What's that? Trying to get you guys to focus there. I can see it, but the camera's not wanting to play along. 19 times 3 is 57 grams of protein. So that's right about a 50% ratio, which is pretty good. The chicken nuggets have a 100% ratio, which is even better. These have a 66% ratio, which is pretty good. Fat-free plain Greek yogurt kills it. It has over a 100%. It almost has a 200% ratio. Almost 20 grams of protein for 100 calories. And you guys know I love my protein bars. I am I have a sweet tooth. I am a sweets addict. Always have been my whole life. But I basically just replaced all the Snickers bars and Reese's cups with protein bars, which honestly actually works very, very well because these typically have about a 100% calories to protein ratio. They're usually about 200 calories for 20 grams of protein. Most protein bars are. There's bigger and smaller ones, but on average, like if you look at Quest bars, their entire lineup. So Fit Crunch are a strong recommendation, and they're economic as well. Try to aim for about $1 per bar, hopefully less. It depends on how much protein is in them. So that's several of our dinners and some desserts. Those protein bars will be joining. This stuff obviously isn't from my Sam's Club haul. This is just my pantry of many, many different types of protein bars. Got about 100 Cliff bars there. Looks like, just a quick check, maybe 40 Quest bars. Including the second shelf, you got another, oh gosh. There's a lot. Okay, there's a couple hundred protein bars in here, which is normal for me because I eat 6 protein bars a day. So when you're throwing down 6 of them a day, you got to keep a couple hundred on hand. That's all of our protein sources. An equally important half of the diet, though, all the way over here, this is the 0 or very low calorie beverage part of my life that is why I cannot eat until 5 or 6 p.m. every night, because I'm sipping on something that tastes good, that keeps me satiated all day long. In the morning, I have one of those zero calorie rock stars or zero sugars. And then throughout the day, I'm having my pre-workout, which has 0 calories, and I'm having a Gatorade, which has 0 calories. I sip these Crystal Lights, which are 0 calories, my 0 calorie sweet tea. I just cycle through all of those different 0 or low calorie beverages throughout the day. And that's what allows me to stay happy. I'm getting to enjoy things that taste good all day. Doesn't mean I never get a pang of hunger, but I have the mental discipline these days to say, it doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter if I get hungry, because I know I get to eat later on in the day, and I get to eat giant meals with all kinds of good chocolate protein bar desserts if I just wait. So I don't snack. That's kind of, it undermines intermittent fasting. You can't do intermittent fasting if you're also snacking. And then the last thing is these almond milks right here, the 30 calories per serving kind. That's about as low calorie as you can get milk substitutes. Whether it's like cashew milk, almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, blah, blah, blah. The lowest calorie cow milk you can get is the fat-free kind. And even then, it's still like 60 calories, I believe, maybe even a little bit more than that. Skim milk is usually 80 or 90 calories. And the reason this is so important for me is because I'm not having 1 cup. When I eat 6 protein bars for dessert, I need a substantial amount of milk to wash that down, usually 2 cups at least. So it's not just the difference between 30 calories almond milk versus, big deal, 60 calories for fat-free cow milk. Well, it's going to be double that, and that's if you're drinking the fat-free cow milk, which honestly sucks. I don't really like it. Cow milk, to taste good to me, needs to be at least skim, which is 90 calories. So it's triple the amount of calories if you're drinking traditional low-fat milk. Lord help you if you're drinking full-fat milk. That's like 120 to 140 calories per cup. And if you're drinking a couple of cups of it like I am because you're eating 6 protein bars, then you just drank a whole extra protein bars worth of calories coming from your milk, which maybe you like. Maybe you would prefer more of your calories come from milk. That's fine. Like whole milk actually has a decent amount of protein in it. So this is why you have to know how to calculate your macros. You need to know how to shift them around and decide how much of my calories do I need to get from my beverages, how much of my protein do I need to get from my beverages, and adjust according to your own taste. I personally want all of my calories, or as many of them as possible, to come from food that I chew on. That's just something psychologically to me. I never feel full if I get too many calories from beverages, like smoothies, shakes. That's why I've never been a big protein shake guy. Love my protein bars, but throwing a scoop of protein powder in a blender bottle and doing that whole thing, just not my job. I don't like it. All right, so that is a grocery haul from Sam's Club. Gilbert, I'm sorry I didn't get you anything, man. You're already stocked up. You got all kinds of stuff. You got begging strips and Old Roy, dingoes, little oat cookies. You got plenty. Hey, big shot. What are you doing? Are you busy right now? I just got done putting all the groceries away, and it is still absolutely beautiful outside. A little bit over 70 degrees, bright and sunny. It's only like 2 p.m. We still got a lot of day left. I was wondering if maybe you want to go outside and go pee-pee poo-poo, go for a walk around the block, get some steps in. Would you go out there with me? Gilbert, would you go out there with me? Hold on, let me get a beverage and then we'll go, okay? Let's get a beverage. What do we want? I'm thinking I want a Crystal Light. These Gatorades are a life hack, guys. I'm telling you. Because you get all these extra bottles. Already got a nice chilled water bottle. Come over here. Take a choice from my buffet of Crystal Lights. I think today we'll go with strawberry lemonade. Let's see if I can toss this in here. Mix up ourselves a little dog walking cocktail. Raspberry lemonade. Gotta say, sounds pretty good if you ask me. Give that a good shaking. Okay, that is officially prepared. Youngster, are you about ready?
Gilbert, are you getting a little warm? It's the first really warm day out here, and it's only like 75, maybe 72. But this guy went on about a 30-minute walk, and he is drained. His battery is out. Let's get you inside. We'll get you some water.
Ooh, doggy. It is hot out there, isn't it, Gilbert? Why don't you mosey on down to the watering hole? Which water bowl are you going to go to? Bedroom or the kitchen? Bedroom, okay. Good call.
Little piglet is thirsty. It's hot out there. It's like a summer day. No, not really summer. It's like 75. It's actually just like it was yesterday. A little bit of a premature spring day while we're still in winter. But he did good. He actually made it a full 35 minute walk. He ran into some neighborhood kids and their grandma that he went and hung out with for like 15 minutes. He just sat there and got pets from all 3 of them. And then after that, like 2 minutes down the road, we ran into a new neighbor in the neighborhood. And guess what? She had a little baby. Well, not a baby. She had an 11-year-old pug. And her name was Lucy. Yeah, wasn't she cute? Gilbert's got a girlfriend. Gilbert, you got a girlfriend? Little Lucy? She had more gray hair than you did. Yeah, well, you need to get some more water, dude. You're pretty parched.
Okay, after fumbling around in the menus of the pool filter thing, We found it. The pool is 60 degrees, which is not very warm. It's actually quite cold, but it'll feel good after getting a good bit of cardio in. Oh, let me shut this. Otherwise, this door swings when the wind blows and I'll hear it knocking from inside the house. Like, what is that sound outside? Oh, it's the revenge of the pool filter door. Okay, let's go soak some feet. The trick to this is to just not think about it. You just sit down and you just put them in. You don't like slowly creep them in. All right, ready? Oh, whoa. Yikes. Yep, that's cold. That is pretty cold. But it does feel good. Very therapeutic. Beautiful day out here. It's a good day just to enjoy the backyard anyway. Sit out here and get some vitamin D, work on my tan, my pre-summer tan. We get pretty dark in the summertime because, I'm outside pretty much every day. And so you don't want to go from your winter pale self to suddenly being outside every day because you'll burn up like a crisp. So you got to ease your way into summer with some pre-tanning. It's like tornadic weather out here, man. This wind is crazy. Set her down gently. Oh, it's expanding. Holy crap, dude. The whole truck is about to tip, man. This thing is scary. Ta-da! Dang. Okay, we're about to make some tacos. It is taco night. This is actually very, very easy, and it complements the meal prep we did earlier in the week perfectly. Earlier this week, we prepped up several pounds of lean ground beef, and that's how I do meal prep. I only cook up in bulk the protein source that I'm going to use throughout the week, and then I prepare fresh whatever else every night. And this allows me to flex back and forth and not have to force myself to eat like certain food that I prepped up that doesn't sound good anymore. And for example, I could have prepped up a bunch of taco meat and then eat tacos every day of the week. I don't really want to do that. I could have prepped up a bunch of spaghetti and had a bunch of spaghetti every day of the week. I don't want to do that. So this way, I start off with the neutral ground beef, and in the last couple of nights I had that spaghetti without the noodles meal that I love with the garlic toast. Had nachos, and we're about to have tacos tonight. And look, it's ground beef. It's a very versatile thing. You can put it into whatever you want. So tonight it's going to be soft tacos. We got our 60-calorie tortillas. One thing not everybody knows about taco meat: you don't have to cook the spices with the meat. You can actually already have the meat fully done. Put the meat in a bowl. Throw in how much ever the taco seasoning you like, and add a little bit of moisture, just a little bit of water. I'm going to add a little bit of salsa, mix it up and microwave it, and that's fine. You don't have to taint the entire batch of ground beef with taco seasoning if you want to have taco stuff throughout the night. Taco seasoning is also good if you're going to do nachos, enchiladas, whatever else. The seasoning is pretty universal. So we're going to get probably, I'm thinking 6 ounces of ground beef, either 6 or 8, and 4 tortillas. So that's 400 calories. 4 tortillas would be 240 more. So that's 640. And then about 150 calories worth of cheese will put us right around 800 calories for the whole meal. Oh, and plain Greek yogurt as a sour cream substitute. And that will be right around 850 to 900 calories for the whole meal. A lot of protein, probably 80 or 90 grams of protein. So let's get busy. Let's get to putting this stuff together.
we're going to measure out our ground beef. We want this on ounces. And we'll see how much 6 ounces is. I have a feeling I'm going to end up doing 8 ounces. And that's kind of easy because, well, I mean, they're both divisible by 4. You can just do 1.5 ounces per taco or 2 ounces per taco. Assuming you're doing 4 tacos. It's like, that's 6.5. And the difference would be 100 calories. 2 ounces of 90% lean ground beef is about 100 calories. Is that enough for 4 tacos? Imagine that's one, that's one. You know, if you just kind of push it into quadrants, you can visualize how much taco meat would be in each one. I think we could get a little fatter. All right, let's go ahead and go with the full 8 ounce. That's a clean ½ pound of ground beef. 40 grams of protein. There you have it. 8 ounces of ground beef. And now, as I mentioned, we will just dump in some taco seasoning, probably about 15 grams. Spices are almost calorie-free, so you can be pretty generous with those. That was 13 grams. Salsa is also almost calorie-free. It's 10 calories for 30 grams. That's about 30 grams right there. We'll probably want a little bit more. Well, yeah, a little bit more. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is some spicy salsa. Okay, now give this a good mixing. And now it's also important to note, you might think it looks very dry right now. And like, maybe I should add some more water, some more salsa, something like that. Once you microwave the ground beef, all of the fat that is in the ground beef will become liquid again and will moisten up the whole dish. So we're about to nuke this thing now. It doesn't have to be perfectly mixed before you microwave it, because like I said, once all the beef gets all fatty again, it mixes better anyway. So we'll be mixing it again after we pull it out of the microwave. Okay, and then let's go ahead and measure out. Trying to decide how much cheese I want. Usually a pretty good amount. I'm gonna go with 1 serving of each for now. So that'll be 56 grams. I've memorized how many grams are in everything, how many calories are in everything, and how much protein is in everything. Because this is the 10 millionth time I've done this. So 28 grams is 1 serving of cheese. 28 of the cheddar, and then 28 of the shredded mozzarella, which gives you 56. Toss those to get them kind of evenly mixed. Now we're thinking about 4 tacos here. So once again, if you just imagine how much cheese is going to be on each taco, it's a quick way to figure out, like, is that enough cheese? That looks like enough cheese per taco. And that's pretty solid. You're talking about the difference between another 60 calories if we add another serving. I think that's actually probably going to be plenty. I think 2 servings is plenty, and that's another 10 grams of protein right there. 10 or 12. The 4 tortillas have 4 each, so that's another 12. So 12, 24, 40 from the ground beef is 64. The plain Greek yogurt will be another 18. So that's 64, 74, 82 grams of protein, coming out somewhere around 850 calories. So that's 100% protein ratio for 4 fat tacos with ½ pound of ground beef. That is going to be very, very good, and soon going to be plated up. I got to turn the microwave on and get that rolling. Waiting. All right.
taco meat. Everybody loves taco meat, right? You can just eat spoonfuls of this stuff. Okay, let's get some tacos assembled. We got warmed up taco meat. Let's give that a good stir in now that it's nice and hot. The beef has been reactivated. The fat in it is now soaking up all that taco seasoning. And the salsa is helping to bind it all together also. This is a big life hack, honestly, because I used to do taco meat the same way everybody does it, where you're putting the powder in the saucepan while you're cooking the beef. And I honestly can't say that it ends up tasting any different. Some people might argue otherwise, but my thing is, I want to know exactly how much beef I'm going to use that night. And I don't want leftover taco meat when I want to make something that's like an entirely different flavor profile that I need ground beef for. So, just add the taco seasoning after. All right, we got 4 tortillas lined up here. And we know that this is going to make 4 tacos. So we're just going to take out a fourth of the bowl on each one. Ooh, it's a little hot on the side there. Take a fourth of our cheese. See how I have it all partitioned out already? Because don't you hate when like you're just freeballing it, doing it by eyeball, and you think that you evenly distribute it, and then you get down to the last taco and there's not enough meat or there's not enough cheese. I probably could have went harder on the cheese on these, but that's okay. What really turns them up a notch is this right here. This is the other huge life hack. If you guys don't know about using plain fat-free Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, this is a game changer. It is a serious innovation. All right, we're gonna move that over. And normally I would measure the Greek yogurt, but I've done this so many times that I know about how much one serving is. So I'm on advanced mode. You guys need to measure out your grams and your ounces. And you saw me do it for everything else, but for this one, I'm hungry. I want to eat. Okay. Wrap that up. I should learn how to tuck the sides. How do they do that? I don't know how to do that part. Don't really care. Get it wrapped up like that. One down. Next up, go ahead and get our Greek yogurt on there. That might be a little much on that one. I don't know how people don't like sour cream. Sour cream is the best. And then once you try the Greek yogurt substitute on that, you're gonna be pissed because you lived your whole life eating fatty, high carb, low protein sour cream when you could have been making gains and staying shredded the whole time. But nobody told you. Nobody told you about the Greek yogurt. I'll also probably do a small little bowl of this salsa and just dip the tacos in it. Doesn't that sound good? So these are meaty, fat tacos. If you go to a restaurant, you're still not going to get this much ground beef per taco. And my goodness, if you go to Taco Bell, you're going to get less than half of this much ground beef, which is the source of the protein that you need. You don't need tortillas and cheese. Cheese is a good protein source too, but nowhere near as good as a lean protein. A little bit more on that one. I gotta get Gilbert's dinner out also. He's over here eyeballing me like, hey man, that's starting to smell really good. Does that mean my food's coming up too? That's what it means, homie. That's exactly what it means. Get our cheese in there. Seal her up.
I also love enchiladas. Seriously love some enchiladas. Oh, I thought about doing that tonight, but I don't have the right veggies on hand to do that. So, stuck with the basics. Tacos are like the most stripped down version of enchiladas, really. I need like sliced red pepper, green pepper, and onion for that. And didn't feel like making a grocery store trip when I had all this stuff that I already got from Sam's. Felt like that was enough. Okay. So even like all of that plain Greek yogurt that I put on all 4 of these tacos, pretty generous portions, is still a little less than 1 serving size. Meaning a little less than 100 calories, probably 16 or 17 grams of protein. Okay, that's that. It's 4th one. Getting sewn shut right now. Check this out. Little 75-cent investment from Walmart. Nice little salsa bowl. Like perfect size for it. There we go. I'm ready to eat. I'm starving. Check it out. Taco night. American style. Oh man, I am excited. Dinner is served. We got 4 beef soft tacos. We got America First. We got sugar-free sweet tea. We got a very impatient pug over here. Dude, you are just suffering, aren't you? Why are you suffering, Gilbert? Right there. He wants his Old Roy. Let's give it to him. You guys get to see the best part of Gilbert's day every day. I mean, he loves his breakfast, but I think he really loves his dinner. He gets the wet food with his dry food. And then after this, he'll get dessert also. He is very, very spoiled. As am I gotta say. Wow, that sound on the other side of that wall, the guy is installing the propane line for the fireplace. So we're in week 3 of trying to get that done, and it will be another week while they get permits before it's actually working, but we're almost there. I just want to eat. Just outside in the backyard. Very peaceful night out here. It's like creeping on summertime. Like we're getting really close. It's almost summer vibes. It feels amazing. Like my mood just immediately changes. My entire outlook. Not really, because I'm always an optimistic, happy-go-lucky guy. I know how blessed I am, and so it's very easy to be that way. But summertime, for sure, I'm a brighter, I don't know, I'm a happier person, noticeably, to myself. Maybe you guys will notice it too, we'll see. But I'm out here doing a little bit of work on the laptop, actually. And the guy who is working on the propane for the house, for my fireplace, is doing his thing on the side of the house. Gilbert's over there checking out whatever's running around in the neighborhood. What's he doing? So anyway, I'm just really, really grateful tonight, you guys. I gotta say, it's like I have this amazing, huge taco dinner. So I'm like stuffed full, and it was only 800 calories. It's got like 80 grams of protein. So I still have another 1,400 calories to eat, and that's while still being at a very good deficit. So I'll eat 6 protein bars for dessert here in a minute. Probably after it gets dark and after the guy wraps up with the propane.